Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. We have some big news and a big warning as well. So the big news, we're going to be looking at it here. We have an official preview for the new mode, Siege Clan Fortress. We're going to be checking that out and reacting. This is going to be the first chance to see like proper detailed information. Before that though, we do have information on a progressive chance event that is starting tomorrow. So do not pull your shards now. I'm actually quite annoyed by this. Like, this is such a stupid thing, honestly, to do, to put a sour taste in your mouth when there should be just something super exciting. I'm just the reason I'm frustrated is they've come out. The Summon Rush event for the Fusion has gone live today, the 4th of July. We've got a guaranteed champion event gone live today for the 4th of July. Why have they come out a day early? And then there's a progressive chance starting tomorrow that they didn't tell us about before those events went live. Like, it just seems purely like a thing to screw people over, to be like, oh, well, of course. Because, a lot of people are, I easily could have made the same mistake. Is you go in, you go, oh, cool, new event. And you do it, you do your summon rush, you do your guaranteed pulls, and then you're left tomorrow. Oh, wait, shit, there was a progressive chance event starting today. Well, I've already done my pulls. Well, fuck me, I guess. So yeah, not impressed with that at all. But look, it is a good progressive chat. Just to break it down, this is what's happening anyway. I'd say Duchess is the big winner here from the regular shards, right? Duchess Lilitu. Elva's good as well. Brogni's okay. Kaja's decent. Minaya's okay. I would definitely go for Duchess. After that, probably Elva second. Kaja sort of niche arena. Brogni's quite niche with the shield growth. Minaya's quite niche as well, with like some not great. I'd say Duchess, then Elva would be my 1 and 2 there. Then Sepulchre, Mausoleum Mage, and Grizzled Jarl. They're all pretty good. I'd say none of them super much stands out to me. Mausoleum Mage might be the most useful overall because he does synergize, with a Seer for Seer teams. But I don't think any of these are particularly good. They're all fine. For the Voids, Sifi and Nekret, both great. I would say Sifi is super worth it. Nekret is quite worth it as well. He's a little bit weaker now on arena defense because there are Narcies around the place, and Narcies just destroys Nekret. Nekret just he makes your champions weaker to Narcies, which is hilarious. It's like anti-protection because of the shields. But like, he's still good. It's just more niche. Sifi is still very strong. Maneater and Skytouch Shaman. Maneater is definitely the one. Skytouch Shaman, she's again not bad. She's a decent option as well, but Maneater's the big one. So I'd say looking at this, going for the Duchess is okay if you're close to Mercy. We've got boosted Ancient Shard chances. I wouldn't be doing Primals for this. Sacred Shards, again, if you're doing the Fusion but not the guaranteed, going for Duchess with Sacreds is quite reasonable. If you're going to do it with Voids, again, if you're not doing a guaranteed, doing it with Voids makes a lot of sense. We've got 2x Sacreds probably next weekend. So doing this event with Voids is fine. And again, there's really strong Void champions in there. So they're all good. All right, that being said, let's jump over to the more exciting thing, the new thing. Let's take a look. Siege Clan Fortress.
Hey,
let's
everyone.
Go.
We hope you're hyped for this update preview.
I am
because
hyped.
We're covering a feature that has been on a lot of people's wish list for a while now. Clan versus clan PvP. Introducing Siege. This feature is the biggest overhaul to Raid's clan system since the game's launch. So there's a lot to explain.
Okay.
Expect this video to cover the Siege basics, and then we'll dive deeper in a subsequent video. Sound good?
Okay.
Well, let's get started.
I wonder if we might get the next video like on Monday, a couple of days before this goes live. That's my guess. There usually is good news on Monday. Cool background here. Looks nice.
At its core, Siege is a new game mode that pits clans against each other in fierce PvP combat. We're talking intense battles, complex strategizing, clashes on multiple fronts. To take part in a siege, you obviously need to be part of a clan and have reached level 45. You'll find Siege in the game modes menu. In any clan,
maybe a little bit of a bummer that like this seems like something that's really fun. Like, I think Hydra is locked to like a similar level. Hydra is not much fun when you're a new player. I think this Siege mode, I'm guessing this looks super fun to me. So it's a bit of a bummer. It's a bit locked away. Whereas Hydra is sort of the mode where it's like, well, that should probably be locked actually later because, you just can't do it when it first comes out. Maybe Siege is the same. It was 4v4, which is very like arena.
Clan who has at least one member at level 45 will have access to it. If you're below level 45, sorry, but this fight isn't
say
for
that again?
clan who and have reached level 45. You'll find Siege in the Game Modes menu, and any clan who has at least one member at level 45 will have access to it. If you're below level 45, sorry, but this fight isn't for you. Just
Okay, so your clan will be in a siege if there's one level 45 person, but anyone in the clan below level 45 won't be able to participate. Okay.
yet. Let's talk about the battleground where this mighty clash will take place.
Yo, that looks sick. There's some stuff behind me. Rankings, battle report, mana orb cache reserve team. Oh, okay. Cool.
Behold, the Clan Fortress. This towering citadel is your clan's base of operations, and it's your job during a siege to defend it from attack, while simultaneously conquering your opponent's fortress. At its core, the Clan Fortress is a collection of different buildings and locations, joined together by a network of interconnecting paths. One crucial thing to keep in mind...
It's very like the Cursed City. Like I said, I think they've used the same sort of tech that was used to build the Cursed City to do this one as well. Oh, here you can see the bottom. Looks like, again, the mythical tech coming in. You can toggle between defense and offense. That's cool.
The layout of the Clan Fortress is exactly the same for every clan. All the buildings and the paths between them remain the same across each siege. The strategy and customization comes from which buildings your clan chooses to upgrade.
One thing I'm noticing here is the timers are quite short. It's not like 5 days. This is like, there's been like 1 hour timers and stuff. Interesting. Okay, donate florins. All right, you need 10,000 florins. He's got 200. Okay, 200 times 30 is not 10,000. So that's intriguing.
To do that, you'll require 2 resources unique to Siege: florins and mana orbs.
Okay.
You'll earn both of these as rewards for actions completed during a siege, but everyone will receive an initial stockpile so they can start developing their fortress ahead of their first battle. Any clan member can donate florins directly to a specific building to help upgrade it or repair it following a siege. Each building has 3 upgrade levels, and each upgrade increases...
Does it repair it following a siege? That's so I. Ooh, are there going to be like 2 clans, multiple attacks between each clan, or is it like you fight one clan when you go to fight the next clan, like your fortress is damaged? Now I'm very intrigued.
The total number of champion teams that can be garrisoned inside it. Mana orbs work a little differently. You can keep hold of them, or they can be donated to the shared mana orb cache, where the clan leader and their deputies will decide how they're used. Mana orbs are mainly...
Ooh, interesting. Okay, so you can activate bonuses.
How they're used.
Ally force magic champions crit damage increased by 15%. Enemy force magic champion crit damage decreased. Okay. Increased resistance. Interesting.
Mana orbs are mainly used to invoke various bonuses and conditions.
Ooh, HP and defense champions do more damage when teaming up with allies. That's weird. Like ally attack. Okay. Turn meter effects are increased by 40% when used by allies from the Tolarian League and Galen Pact. Wow. Or decreased.
Which we'll discuss a bit later. Moving on, let's talk...
Whenever an increased defense buff is placed on an enemy rare or epic champion, they get a smaller version. Wow, you make their buffs worse for their rares and epics. Ally rare and epic champions steal increased defense buffs from enemies when using their default skills. Wow, there's wacky stuff in here. You don't trigger counterattacks with AoE. Enemy champions only do half damage when counterattacking. Chance of extra turn, that's very strong.
Fortress real estate.
I go back 1 second there. Ignore defense effects are increased for force or magic champions. You can decrease ignore defense effects for enemies. That's extremely powerful. Enemy force and magic champions turn meters are decreased by 10% whenever an enemy gets an extra turn.
8. The stronghold is the heart, brain, and nerve center of a fortress. It determines the maximum level of all buildings on a fortress layer, provides huge bonuses, and more. Defend it at all costs.
Okay, hang on. A bunch of stuff there as well. You reflect 30% damage from Tolarian League. Okay. Interesting. Force and magic champions destroy HP by 30% damage inflicted. Do 5% more damage for every buff on the target, HP and defense champions. You do 20% more damage if they're less than half HP. Bomb debuffs placed by ally HP and defense. Wait, what? Bomb debuffs placed by HP and defense champions do 50% more damage. Are there any bomb champions that are HP or defense based? I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know about that. Poison and HP burn debuffs also placed with them do double damage. That could be very strong if like I wonder if the blessings work, right? The blessings that up poison and burn damage, will they work in this mode? If they do, that could be a powerful combo.
At all costs.
All rare epic champions ignore 20% target's resistance. Okay. Yeah.
For the initial release of Siege, there will only be one fortress layer and one stronghold. But future updates will add extra fortress layers, each with a new set of buildings and a stronghold. A stronghold also provides a...
So like you beat their first fortress, you got to attack another one. That's cool.
Layer bonus, boosting the stats of all allied champions fighting on a specific layer. The only way to neutralize this bonus is to capture the stronghold, which could mean defending 18 individual teams when a stronghold is upgraded to level 3. You'll need some serious tactical brilliance to capture this command center. When it comes to upgrade priority, focus on your stronghold first. Other buildings can only be upgraded to the same level as
it requires level 2 stronghold.
Your stronghold. So neglecting its development will really hamper your fortress's overall strength. If you manage to defend your stronghold or capture your opponents during a siege, everyone in your clan will earn extra rewards once the siege ends. Next up, mana shrines. There are 2 of these magical buildings currently in the fortress, and defending them nets everyone in your clan some additional goodies. Mana shrines.
So clan victory rewards. If you protect a build, this does seem like it's more of a long-term mode, doesn't it? This seems very long-term. Personal victory rewards. You're gonna get bonus florins. Yeah, personal rebattle rewards. Okay.
Don't provide any bonuses like a stronghold, but they can be enhanced by the bonuses provided by other buildings. Attackers can also rebattle any defeated defense teams that are stationed within a mana shrine to earn additional mana orbs. Direct your strongest assault squads here and reap the rewards.
Okay.
For mana shrines, we move to magic towers. These arcane keeps can have up to 4 champion teams stationed within them, and they will apply powerful bonuses to those inside. Not only that, but any building...
Hang on. Let's just take a quick gander at the perks in here. So I wonder if these perks are going to like shuffle around between different sieges and like incentivize... Like again, you might have a bunch of whatever, Hilarion League bonuses. So in that like rotation, you're really incentivized to use those champions. I wonder if the incentives would be strong enough to matter or what. That's interesting. Or you, again, we'll see exactly how this works, but you might be like, yo, dude in our clan has the mythicals for, again, Hilarion League. Whatever, they've got Taras Marishka. Make sure they put their defense in on this building because it gives the bonuses. That could be interesting. Bonus resistance. Cannot land weak hits on enemies under hex debuffs. Turn meter fill effects increased by 50%. Yeah, all right.
But any buildings directly connected to a magic tower via a path will also receive the same bonus. You can tell which buildings are connected by these magic paths on the map. See the different color? One thing to note, you cannot use the same bonus across multiple magic towers, so mix and match depending on your current strategy.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so this turn meter boost one is in Magic Tower 4, and then that's going to spread to nearby buildings. All right, so you would be using your Hilarion League and Galen Pack champions over in those buildings, and then you might do something very different in the others. Okay.
We go to the Magic Tower's sturdier sibling, the Defense Tower. These also have a maximum of 4 team slots inside, and provide a special Defense Tower bonus for any champions hunkered down inside. The same bonus rules
looks like I've seen these before, I think.
Apply here. You cannot use the same bonus across multiple towers, but you can select a specific bonus for each tower. So pick the one most suited for the teams you've got garrisoned within. Finally, we have posts. These aren't technically buildings. They're more like important tactical locations within a fortress. Bridges, palisades, crossroads, choke points. Places where a band of warriors can mount a heroic defense. Posts cannot be upgraded or destroyed, and they can only contain one defense team. They are affected by all external bonuses.
I do find it amusing that it's like... it's a little funny. All right, hang on. It's like posts. You know, these are your main areas of defense. Posts are kind of like more strategic things, not too important. I'm like, giant fortress. What about the walls? You know, what about these giant walls at the front? Are these giant walls not supposed to be important defensive positions? Like, nah. I mean, from a gameplay perspective, that might be silly, but I do find it. It's like, we built these. Sir, how are we going to defend the fortress? We've got all this stuff inside. Sir, what about these walls? Leave them empty. Who cares? Should we put some archers up there or something, sir? No, what are you talking about? No need.
Stand strong against the the buildings covered, all external bonuses from the stronghold in Magic Towers. And each post has a specific battle condition that
Oh, wait, hang on. Let me go back a little bit.
They are affected by all external bonuses from the stronghold in Magic Towers. And each post has a specific battle condition that will affect both the attacker and defender. More on those later.
Interesting.
So that's all the buildings covered. Now let's explore bonuses. As the name suggests, bonuses are special boons that will help your defense team stand strong against the enemy assault. Bonuses are grouped into categories, with you unlocking more as a building gets upgraded. As a general rule, the higher the bonus category...
Yeah, there's a better one. Champions, attack champions do more bomb damage, 50% more. That's good. There we go. Cool, cool. Legendary mythical champions ignore an extra 20%. Good luck resisting a mythical with that. Their inherent 20% defense resistance ignore another 20%. They're doing everything.
The better the bonus is. For example, a Category 1 Stronghold bonus may cause champions to reflect 30% of the damage they receive, but they need to be part of the Tolarian League or Galen Pact for it to apply. The Category 3 version of the same bonus will reflect the same amount of damage, but it will apply to all champions, no matter the faction. The higher category bonuses will cost more mana orbs to activate, so your clan will need to optimize mana orb usage across the entire fortress to ensure the best bang for your magical buck. Bonuses can only be deactivated if an enemy manages to destroy the building where it originates from. A building counts as destroyed if all the teams defending it are defeated during a siege's battle phase. To reactivate the bonus for future sieges, you will need to repair the building using florins. While destroyed buildings cannot use their native bonus, bonuses from other buildings will still apply. If there's a particular magic tower that is applying a powerful bonus to multiple buildings, focus your forces to knock it out. Only a clan leader.
Interesting. If we go back like a second here, you can see here, this looks like the enemy attack, the red line. So they've destroyed these posts, and now they're attacking this tower. This could be brutal. Like, if you start losing these clan sieges, like, a clan who wins can start upgrading their fortress and just make their stuff better. A clan who loses has to spend the same resources to repair. So it's not like if you start even, a clan who wins moves up ahead, a clan who loses falls behind. The gap actually gets massive, potentially.
Powerful bonus to multiple buildings. Focus your forces to knock it out. Only a clan leader or their deputies can activate bonuses for the Stronghold, Magic Towers, and Defense Towers. Bonuses aren't just buffs to your champions, though. Some will debuff those trying to topple your defenses. In short, protect your most powerful bonuses with strong defensive teams and launch precision strikes at enemy buildings that are applying bonuses to multiple areas. Look for those magic paths that indicate which buildings are being buffed by a magic tower and coordinate your troops accordingly. Sometimes, taking a detour around a particular post is a better tactical decision than bashing your head against it. Speaking of posts, let's return to those special battle conditions I mentioned earlier. At the beginning of a siege, each individual post will receive 3 random conditions from a wide pool. Like with bonuses, your stronghold level determines how many conditions you have access to. Conditions affect both defender and attacker, ranging from limiting the champions that can fight for a post to disabling entire effects like reviving or turn meter manipulation.
Oh, interesting. Only orcs can be used? Only ogrens? Champions are immune to turn... Okay. Wow.
With conditions, no 2 sieges will be the same. You don't have to be a clan leader or deputy to set a condition. Anyone who sets a defense team in a post can select its specific condition out of the 3 available.
That's fun. So you can just do that independently. You're like, okay, I'm the person defending this post. Bam, Ogren only in this post, putting in my Ogren. Okay, and they can only be attacked by Ogren. Oh, that becomes very powerful. Like, when you've got specific mythicals, especially, and faction, this is what faction unity champions are for, guys. Oh, here we go. So yeah. Wow, right.
Just make sure you've got enough.
Any of the PvP faction unity champions just became insane, right? Like the Sacred Order guy is super powerful. I mean, Sacred Order is just disgusting as well. Seek Friend plus this guy, yikes.
Mana orbs
faction
to
unity?
select the condition you want.
Whew.
We'll add a handy button that lists all the available conditions for the current siege and the posts where they can be applied. So coordinate, plan, and strategize together with your clan.
I like that this stuff is going to be randomized as well. That's actually quite fun. Matt, you could build like some like only support champions. I guess you could hit it with Seer or something, right? But you know, you could build up some nasty defenses for sure. That I like that it's randomized as well. I think that's cool. I love the random aspect so that this will change up every time. Yep. Okay.
To see which teams will work best. considering the conditions available. And that's everything about the Clan Fortress. There's still tons to get through, so stay tuned for our next dedicated video where we'll cover the various phases of a siege, how you assign champions to defend, and the best ways for planning an assault. Hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified.
Yeah, we still need to know now, like, how often are these sieges? What are the rewards? How does it all work? There's a lot there, though. Holy shit. They also did share these 3 images with us, as well as the video. Remember they did the teaser last week, which was like, what is this resource for? And there was a scroll, and I was like, oh, maybe it's, you know, a mastery scroll. No, these scrolls, this is quite a bit of a bummer, actually. These scrolls are used to attack buildings, assign defense teams, and do rematches if you lost an offensive battle. So, yeah, we don't know how this works yet, though. So this is, yeah, florins, upgrade, repair buildings, mana orbs, activate bonuses and conditions and posts. Yeah, cool. So, I mean, I'm liking this so far, though. I have to say, I think this is, like, can we get like a good overview shot? Yeah, there we go. I think this honestly looks really sick. So you got the attack and defense. Like I said, maybe one concern is that winning versus losing is potentially a huge difference between different clans, and it could snowball a bit. I mean, we will see. But yeah, that's quite intriguing. Like, just set up some annoying posts. Like, okay, let's say we can't put in a good defense for Magic Tower 3. Well, if there's something obnoxious in post 15, like we can do, like I said, oh, well, we could do Sacred Order only, and we've got someone with Seek Friend and Cardial and whatever I can't remember the faction unity guy. Oh, great. If that's in post 15, we could potentially really block a clan from easily getting through. That's interesting. So yeah, it seems, roughly speaking, like take out the magic towers to remove the bonuses in general, then try to hit the mana shrines. The defense towers sort of getting in your way, I guess, from the mana shrines. Yeah, like the mana shrines are quite far away from the entrance, but they give you big bonuses, and then you'd love to take down the stronghold at the end. Yeah, it becomes, you can see, like, for example, getting to the stronghold, you got to get past one of the defense towers, and you probably want to take out the magic tower too to remove those bonuses. Interesting. Yeah, I personally am super hyped for this mode. I think this looks super fun. I mean, we'll see when we actually get our hands on this, but I think this is actually genuinely really cool. Like, this seems like amazingly fun. Like, I don't know. I'm sure some people might not like this, but to me, this is super hype. Interacting with it, this seems like the most fun PvP mode. It's like, you know, if classic arena was the most basic form, which is I put in my defense and you just get a list, and it's this is your working with your clan. There's randomized modifiers. It's like got a cool theme to it. There's strategy, like overarching strategy gameplay. It's different every time. There's offense, there's defense. It's social. It's probably good rewards. Like, yeah, I am here for this. This is potentially, I can't wait to play this. If this works well, this could be the best, like the best game mode in Raid. I hope it works well, because like this has so much potential. I'm genuinely super hyped for it. Anyway, guys, there we go. Let me know what your initial thoughts are. Again, reminder, do not pull shards until tomorrow. Wait for tomorrow to pull your shards. Now, again, if you did pull your shards today, I am frustrated with you 100%. At the same time, it's only a 15x chance. Like, it is better, obviously, to do it with the 15x chance, but 9 times out of 10, more than that, like 19 times out of 20, isn't it? You're not getting the boosted champion anyway. So yeah, like, it's not the end of the world. It is only a progressive chance, but it's still bloody annoying. Absolutely. So yeah, two tones to this. Very frustrated, about the progressive chance. It's just, why? What are you doing, Plary? That's so bad. It's so bad. And then this, which looks so good. It's a day of conflict. Yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.